Welcome to another episode of Smooth Conversations with DJ D Smooth. I got a special guest with me there. It is Chef Chris Ballenger. He's in the building. How you doing today, Chris?
Blessed and highly favored, brother.
Awesome, bro. Awesome. I just want to say thank you, man, for taking the time aside. I know you're a busy guy. You out there hustling. You out there grinding, making moves happen for yourself and for your family, and leaving a legacy out there. So thank you for taking the time aside to come in and have a conversation, bro.
Man, I appreciate you even hitting me up to be on the show, man.
I got you, bro.
I'm honored, brother. Appreciate you. I'm proud of you, too.
Thank you, man. How's your week been?
Man, I've been chilling, honestly. Just game planning, plotting, scheming, my next movements. It's a lot of things that I'm trying to put out there right now. A couple of products, a couple of pop-ups, Still want to teach in the summer. It's just a lot, man.
Yeah.
Trying to fit it in all at once, but spread it out at the same time, if that makes sense.
That makes sense. Bro, you brought me some special desserts today, man. I'm thankful for this, bro. I'm gonna take me a bite while we on the show, man.
Please do, because I'm trying to get the reaction,
It's gonna be caught, bro. Don't worry. Bro, tell us again what you brought us in today.
Awesome. Mini sweet potato cakes, man.
Okay.
Fire, straight from the soul, from the heart. My company's Heart and Company, and that's the reason why, man. All that love is in there. You don't taste the love and tell me. I'm going to have to make some adjustments in, but
okay.
It is what it is.
So is this like one of your best sellers right here? Or what do you got here? Like, what kind of dessert? Is like one of your top two? Like, do you have something else, or is this the top seller?
I mean, ooey butter cake is probably number one.
Okay.
And that's creeping right behind it, man.
Ooh.
I actually got a purple version with some stroked sweet potatoes.
Yeah.
It's fire. I give it to my clients and stuff like that. And I got parents and family ordering from my clients right now.
I like that.
There are 20 orders in effect right now. So,
bro, I'm gonna go ahead and take the lid off actually for those on YouTube that's gonna be able to watch this, so they can see exactly what we're talking about. So that's that.
You gotta smell it, bro. You gotta get all those.
Bro, as soon as I took the lid off, that aroma, man, that's nice. That's nice.
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness. Let the people see that real quick.
You got little chunks of sweet potato in there for you too.
I will. I don't have no forks. So I'm gonna use my hand, bro.
Oh yeah. Hey, what? You a savage? What?
Hey, no worries. Say no more.
I ain't telling nobody.
Yeah. That's awesome, man. Thank you for bringing that in, bro.
No problem.
And you say you got the ooey gooey?
Oh yeah, ooey butter cake, bro. So my grandma made it a lot when I was younger, and never knew it. This, unbeknownst to me, I think my fiance had made it for me. It was back in Wyoming. We'll get to that, but she made it for me as a gift for my birthday, and I'm like, man, this tastes like home. And I'm like,
yeah,
why don't I make this? I started making it, and then my mama told me, oh, your grandma used to sell it all the time. I'm like, oh, wow. That's where it came from.
Okay. So tell me a little bit about grandma then. So you're not from Utah. You from back east, if I'm not mistaken, St. Louis.
Yeah. I'm Midwest kid, winter baby.
Okay.
February 3rd. Shout out to the Aquariuses out there.
Hey, happy belated birthday.
The Aquarians in me, I got a shout out to y'all. Now, I'm originally from St. Louis, Missouri. I mean, born and raised. My grandma and my grandpa were like really big figures in my life. So my grandma was really big into cooking. Self-taught though. She couldn't boil water when they first got married. Let my papa tell you, boy. She couldn't boil anything, but then she kept going, and started doing wedding cakes. Oh man, she was just dogging it, and I'm like 4 or 5 on the floor playing with the pots and pans and banging, making all the racket.
Yeah.
My mama told me to be quiet. My grandma was like, keep going, and I'm like, what you doing over here, Gigi? So I remember I got on the step chair and was like, Gigi, what you making? And she was like, sweet potato pie. I'm like, man, it smelled like heaven.
Right.
She was like, "What, you want to help?" This woman gave me a knife. Trust me with a knife. It was one of a straight edge knife. She didn't use no pillars. You talking about skill?
Yeah.
I had to learn real quick. She said, "Cut away from your body, baby. Cutting away."
Right.
Helping grandma. I'm sweating. I'm still on one. just sweating. But like eventually, just getting into the mood. Like she would be cooking for Thanksgiving, dancing, drinking her Captain. I mean, not Captain, not Crown.
That Crown Royal?
That Crown Royal. Because I remember the bag. We used to keep the bags for change. You know how black people do, bro. Like, we used to keep, we thought we had gold in them bags. I'm going to the candy store now. Yeah. But no, most definitely, like, I just remember that and her dancing, some smile green smells, man, just smells. And her just teaching me everything. she got diagnosed with lupus, and that's what got me into the lane of actually cooking a lot because I grew up with my mom, and my mom used to cook all the time, but holidays we used to just help my grandma.
Right.
She didn't want to not cook.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, I learned from my mom and my grandma at the same time and got everything put together. And next thing you know, I'm doing fish fries at my grandparents' house, and I'm doing jack salmon, catfish, with some chips or some spaghetti and a salad and some St. Louis stuff, bro, with an onion, with some bread. And I don't know nothing about that up here. So pickle in, and you got it. Well, St. Louis fish and chips is fire. But yeah, man, that's how I really got into the groove of actually becoming the chef, was through just that love. And then my granddad used to smoke all the time, like smoke meats, man, 3-day process. We was in there doing barbecue.
Okay.
He had a little joke he used to tell me. He was like, I'm like, man, smoke always in my face. He's like, hey, beauty. Smoke go towards beauty. And he started laughing. I'm like, I think that's an inside joke.
Yeah.
But I ain't gonna come at you.
Right.
I ain't gonna come at you. But yeah, he teach me how to smoke. We was doing barbecue sauces and stuff like that. And I'm just like, man, I'm pretty adept at this. Didn't think nothing of it. Just kept playing football, basketball, and scholarships and stuff like that. But I never thought. The funniest thing though, I never thought to become a chef ever. And I've been cooking since I was 7, 8.
Yeah.
Prep cooking when I was younger than that. Like I never thought about that ever.
So when was it when you realized like, okay, I'm pretty good at this, and then I want to actually like make a career out of this?
So it was the first time it actually came up was I was going to college. I was like struggling, bro. Mm-hmm. I switched majors. I started off pre-med, then I went to pre-farm, bio, and I ended up in history. And I'm like, bro, I don't even like history.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't even know if I'm supposed to be here. Like I'm only playing here for ball. But my advisor, I came into my advisors. I was struggling in classes, and I came to my advisor. He was like, looking at you, he's like, you're not a dumb person. He's like, you're highly intellectual. Like, why are you not applying yourself? And I'm like, I'm not having fun. Like, if I ain't having fun, I really can't. I have no passion for anything that y'all put me in. Everything's interesting. Mm-hmm. Like I took botany, that was interesting until you get to ecology and you're like, nah, I'm cool.
Right.
So it's just like I couldn't really find a niche. But anyway, my advisor was like, what do you like to do? And I'm like, like to throw parties and cook. We throw parties and cook. Like I would legitimately get donations for the food, and like I'll just throw like a crab boil.
Yeah.
Invite everybody over.
Okay.
Get all the girls over first. Dudes, share some plates at the door. They're like, dang, they smashing. He must make a lot of money. Like, nope. I'm just trying to make it as much as a fun environment as possible with me. But no, like he said that. He's like, why don't you go to culinary school? And I'm like, yeah, but nah.
Right.
And then 2 years later, fast forward, I'm sitting with my fiance, and I used to do music a lot when I was younger. So I'm like, man, maybe I need to go into the bag again. You got the notebook. You know how you got the notebook with the pen.
Right.
You've been writing in. You're like, I'm gonna kill him. I'm thinking that the whole time, and I'm like, man, I'm just about to do this. And she was like, but you like to cook? You want to pick something. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I support you the whole way, but you want to pick something. I'm like, all right, I'll go to culinary school.
So you did it?
Did it.
Where'd you go to culinary school?
Actually, I was in Iowa, so I went to culinary school in Iowa, Western Tech.
In Iowa?
Yeah, Iowa.
So you went from St. Louis up to Iowa? So
St. Louis, graduated high school. Then I got a full ride to Briarcliff University.
Okay.
Playing ball.
Football?
Yeah, playing football.
Nice.
I could hoop too, though. You know what I'm saying? I got a couple of scholarships in hooping too. So
okay.
We gonna let that be known.
Yeah.
Because I'm hooper first. But yeah, that's how I ended up in Iowa. And then, I already told you about all the movements. But yeah, fast forward, I'm sitting there having to make that decision. Mm-hmm. Picked chefing and got to school, and it was the easiest school I ever did in my life.
But you loved it though.
I was in love, dog.
Nice.
Like the chefs, our chefs used to like put us, I don't know, just let us be creative. A lot of people just want to do recipes and they want to learn how to do stuff, and so they getting frustrated. I'm like, he said be creative. He gave me a picture and the ingredients and was like, go back there in dry storage, make something and bring it back to me.
Yeah.
You got an hour and a half. All right, bet.
Say no more. You can do it.
Bro, I'm throwing stuff together that ain't supposed to be together.
You can make anything from scratch.
Basically.
I like that.
Basically.
I like that.
So I like the little lymph nodes. I like spicy. I want to bring in the southern. You want to bring in the Asian. You want to be inspired by. It has to be a reflection of you. You know what I'm saying? So while I'm in school, I'm like, who am I? Like,
Yeah.
It took me a while to even discover it until now, but like you was just trying to figure out what accents and what like fit me the best. What am I adept at? What can I turn into income at the same time? Like having all these thoughts by trying to be creative in school.
Makes sense.
And yeah, bro, I loved it.
Yeah. So when you finished up in Iowa, what happened next? So did you go up to Utah from there, or like were you still in Iowa? Go up to St. Louis?
So COVID's going on.
Okay.
So COVID, like I think I'm working at Who Hood Mongolian Grill in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Which ain't nothing but like 45 minutes, an hour from where my college was in Sioux City, Iowa.
Yeah.
So I was going to school back in Sioux City, and I was driving and living in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, for a relocation job. So I'm driving an hour and something every single time, bro.
Wow.
And you know, in them winters in the Midwest, no joke.
I believe it.
So I'm driving a straight shot through cornfields and ice and everything, just making sure I'm getting to school. Then I gotta like pack a lunch and then go to work every single time. Anyway, like the news keeps on, and then COVID breaks. Everything starts shutting down. I'm like, bro, everything can be shut down.
Right.
I gotta look for something.
Right.
I'm applying 200 some jobs, like literally just applying. Even trying to just be like a sous chef for. I applied for Maine. It was this chef in Maine. She had just beat Bobby Flay, and she had made this bomb lobster roll. I'm like, a little seafood. I'm gonna go there.
Yeah.
She didn't let me. I had to be single. Couldn't bring any pets. I got a whole girlfriend. Not leaving, no, bro. This is all I need. Like, this is my nucleus. I need this to thrive. If I don't have this, then I'm gonna be depressed.
Right.
So I'm trying to barter with her and be like, oh, what if we do this? Oh, just keep me here, and then I'll move out when I get money and stuff like that. She was like, no, I can be single. This is a really good deal. It's a sweet deal. I'm like, never mind. I'm good.
Yeah.
You know, once I got off the phone with her, a guy hit me up in Wyoming, Kimmer, Wyoming, bro. I don't even think you know where that's at.
I know, that's why I'm shaking my head. Where that's at?
It's west of us, over by, you know where Evanston is?
Yeah.
About 45 minutes from Evanston.
Okay.
In the middle of nowhere, in a little mine town.
Man, what's up with you going in the middle of nowhere?
Hey, man. Hey, it's tranquil. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, I've never seen the solar system or the chemtrail until I was in Wyoming, bro.
Yeah.
I never been scared out of my life. Bro, all right, little short story. Like they always do jokes, and I mean, they always do joke about black people being out in the wilderness and stuff like that. So it was just so funny because I'm an inner city kid, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know nothing about outdoors, no deer, no elk, no bears.
Right.
So we first moved there, and they have like a grizzly, rampant grizzly warning or something like that. Bro, we in the valleys of mountains. You can't even see the animals run up until they are in front of you.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh man. So one day I'm taking out the trash, and I swear, I thought it was a grizzly, bro. I dropped all trash and took off in the house and looked out the window. This big, like enormous thing was just walking, bro. You could see his back from a distance.
Dang.
It was a bull elk. So it was just a huge, massive elk, bro. It wasn't even
no bear or nothing.
There wasn't even no bear in them. Bro, I was like, that's the only thing, I think that's the only thing that I didn't like, is that randomization that just wild things just want to walk through. I don't know about that. let me go visit. Let's do that. But other than that, man, yeah, that's the first time I ever seen the solar system. I mean, a little small town with like small manners, you know, like everybody knows everybody's business. It was just like, it was crazy, man. Like, so when I was going off, I was going off. Yeah. Everybody was talking about it.
Right.
But then when everything started, so we had a party. Wyoming, COVID is not in Wyoming right now at this time, by the way. Mm-hmm. So we moved to Kimmer, Wyoming. We started up in this business of Rosie's, like 100 years old, bro. 100 years old plus. And we cook. I'm just cooking in there, like creating a menu, just like throwing down. And COVID finally gets there. We, in the midst of it, have a Halloween party. Town shut down, bro. Town shut down.
Okay.
Business, no more business. And I'm in contract, so he like, man, I'll give you another month or two so you can find out, but we're gonna have to break waves. Yeah. I'm like, wait a minute. So again, I started applying everywhere.
Right.
These 200 places just to figure out where I'm gonna go, man. And I just so happened the business partner I get Chef Anthony's card. Zamora, at the time he was the chef for the Jazz. Right now he's the VP of hospitality.
Okay.
I call him my guardian angel because
he
definitely saved my life. But at the same time I got his card and he's an NBA chef. He's the Jazz chef.
Mm-hmm.
He met him at a barbershop in Salt Lake.
One of the players?
Yeah. Well, no, like the actual coach. Like, so my business partner was getting his haircut, and he was just talking to Chef Anthony. Chef Anthony gave me his card. He's the chef of the Jazz.
Okay.
So I'm like, he gives me the card as soon as we're closing. He gives me the card. And he's like, maybe you can get an NBA client. Ha ha ha. And I'm like, oh, okay. He gonna laugh? I'm like, okay. I'm gonna call him. Called him the next day. He called me back the next day. I heard basketballs in the background. I'm like, oh,
yeah.
I'm broke. I ain't got no money. I'm about to be rich.
Yeah.
Like, I'm getting hyped. But yeah, he calls me back, tells me he don't have any jobs. But if I'm moving to Salt Lake, he'll help me out. And then, so we like, dang. So I'm keeping it pushing. I get another call from Savory Kitchen out in Park City.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I guess I'm going to just take this job and move to Salt Lake with that. I only had $700 in my pocket by then.
And you still in Wyoming too?
I'm still in Wyoming.
Okay.
The messed up part is we shut down, and me and my fiance just went Christmas shop. Bro, we balled out. Then I had $700 left. So that's the mind state I'm in while I'm trying to look at all these opportunities that are available. But yeah, Chef Anthony actually called me back that Monday. He said, I got a player for you. Can you come cook for me and my wife? I'm like, oh, okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Don't threaten me with a good time, but I'm gonna be there. I'll be there in a half an hour. I was ready to go right then. I'm like, man, hold on, I don't know what I'm gonna cook. So I practiced what I was gonna cook, and then I just set up my other interview like at Savory at the same time. Mm-hmm. Legitimately went to Savory, and they threw me a fumble, bro. They turned me into Chopped. They gave me. So I went through the interview. I'm not thinking they're gonna like make me cook, bro. Like, I've never been in an interview like that. Mm-hmm. Now I'm understanding that's a standard. You know what I'm saying?
So you have to cook on the spot for the job.
So they was like, I'll give you an hour and a half. You can use whatever ingredients that we have left over that's zip sealed in the walk-in. Create something for me. I need a green. I need a vegetable. I need starch. I need something that's vegetarian. I'm like, bro, I don't know nothing about this kitchen.
Yeah.
And you gonna tell me to come in and do this in an hour and 30 minutes? I'm like, okay. So I got at it, bro. And what I created was funny. I saw some duck confit. A lot of people don't know what confit is. Confit is when you reduce fat in the oil. Like you can do this to garlic as well. Okay. Just keep cooking it. Slowly cooking it, and it just turns into mush.
Okay, I've seen that. I've seen videos of it at least.
Yeah. So it's a duck confit in there. I grabbed some. What I grabbed some all-purpose flour, some AP flour. Then turn around and grab some tofu. We had tofu. It wasn't a lot in the walk-in, by the way. Right. And then it was a red pepper. So I got a red pepper, and then it was some asparagus. And like legitimately, bro, I threw all that together. I formed the tofu into turfkin, which made me look like turkey chicken. Yeah. But I made it look like a drumstick. Fried it, put it in there, grilled off the asparagus, hit it with some lime, and then I made some roasted red pepper. I roasted the red pepper and like took some oil and stuff like that and made a roasted red pepper sauce. And made the duck confit, I made them into duck croquettes. And then they had like a little garnish. I garnished it a little bit on the side.
You can transform the whole kitchen now. So what happened then? He seen that you present. Tell me what happened when you present the plate.
So I present the plate and they look at me. They just keep looking at me and they're like, how did, like, they was not thinking I was going to come up with something like that. I could just tell by they was looking, but they ate it, took a bite, and see like the chef, the owner, he's a star chef. Like he's a celebrity chef. He's cooking for the Smiths and like a whole bunch of celebrity families up in Park. He still does.
Yeah.
So like I'm looking for his opinion more than anything else. He ate it. He was like, he looked at me and he was like, "When can you start?"
Ooh.
So that's the first interview. I still gotta go to Chef Anthony's and cook for him to try to get a player.
Right.
So then I leave there. I think we get a hotel downtown. I think it was at the Hyatt downtown, and then we eat. Then I go cook for Chef Anthony. Bro, when I say like I'm on pins and needles, like I'm hyped, but I'm like, bro, I really want this. Like, God, any guys, listen to me right now. Like this is what I really want. Like, please. So no, but I practiced a dish. So it was I think I made salmon piccata, and then I had like a grilled asparagus. I like hitting it with the lime. Hit it with the lime again, and had like a little pan sauce to go on top. Bro, legitimately, I put the plate down. I cleaned up his kitchen, right? Before, like, I went back in there to grab the plates. Ain't nothing on them plates. Nothing on them plates. Them plates look like
they cleaned them up.
I know them plates look like I didn't look like I put no food on there. I was like,
straight out the dishwasher.
I was like, oh, did I? What is going on?
Right.
But no, definitely. He ate it and he was like, so your player is so. You have to take a lot of COVID tests, bro. I know I get mad every time I tell this story. Like a lot of COVID tests, bro. I took like 26. My nostrils are flared.
Right.
My throat hurt. You know, I'm like, man, I need to get, man, what is going on? Man?
Yeah.
Like, I don't have it at this point. Like, but yeah, I had to take that, and I have to continuously take that every week while I'm doing my clients. So once I get clear of the COVID test, I think I do a tasting at his house. Him and a family member was there, and they ate everything, and it was like, I was like, so when do I start? Like I said that to him, man. Right. They was like, oh yeah, man. He's like, I have such and such walk. I have such and such reach out to you. You know what I'm saying? We'll get you started right away. I'm like, bro,
what that feel like? I mean, you was waiting. You wanted this opportunity,
bro. If I even go back in time and just tell you that, like my grandpa is like was Mr. Illinois 2 years in a row, right?
Yeah. He
played with like Will Chamberlain, like so he beat the Big O, like brought him to like the St. Louis Spirits game. They was on courtside with that. Like my grandpa is baller. Like his record's still not broken in all in history. Like I love basketball.
Right.
I know everything about basketball.
Yeah.
I know every player right down to this day. Like I'm talking like so. Fast forward and all of that, like, and I'm like, bro, this is crazy. Mm-hmm. Like, if any job you could ever get, like, this would be the best job ever. You know what I'm saying? Like in my head, I'm like, this is crazy. I've never been. I felt like high off of life. Mm-hmm. Like I came home, we called family, they getting all hype, and my nephew cried. I'm like, oh my God. I don't know if I'm gonna change lives like this. I don't think this is gonna do that, but it's definitely gonna start getting me in the door and opening doors for me. So
I love that.
God bless him, man. That was definitely a blessing from God, bro.
I like that. I like that. So let me ask. So you get the job. That's the foundation now. Working with jazz players. How long have you been working with the organization now?
About 4 years.
4 years. Nice. What do you feel like your experience is? The same, worse, they're getting better? Like, how do you feel like your clientele is now, 4 years later?
I mean, I feel like my bag of cooking is a lot better.
Okay.
My first NBA player, which I could say his name, but I'm sorry if I made anything out of pocket, you know what I'm saying? Because I was just trying to do my best, and now I have a bag where I can lean on. If this don't work, then I can cook this. You know what I'm saying? I have something to lean on. I have more of a tool belt, per se, of like what I want to pull out. Back then I didn't, bro. I was just like cooking recipes, practicing one time, cooking for one. So I would, just off of that, man, like my clientele, like when I do have clients, it's a lot better. It's a lot easier.
I like that. You got a smooth process now. Like it's there.
I ain't nervous no more either.
Yeah,
like I'm coming in the door like, no, this is my kitchen.
Right. You
gonna eat my food. We gonna be best friends. You know what I'm saying? You got pets. I'm gonna be cool with all your pets.
Right.
I'm gonna be cool. Like legitimately, bro. Thank you for this opportunity. Mm-hmm. But I don't want to break away from this. I just want to network and just be all the way around, bro. Like let's chill. Like I'm in your crib. Like,
Right.
Majority of my clients, not even just the NBA, like I got clients that, like I got a couple of events this month where I'm just going to their house. I've been in their house going into like 20 at a time. They just key drop, bro. I just walk in. Same thing with my NBA clients, like key drops or walk in. Like they're not monitoring me. Like they trusting me to be coming in homes.
Right, you family.
And yeah, so like we gotta be close somehow. You know,
right.
You gotta think of me a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So nah, bro. Like I think I definitely became. I'm gonna say elite because I'm really hard. Any chef out there is gonna tell you that they got really good food, but they're not gonna tell you that they still working on themselves too. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, like it's not that's their reflection. When people be like, "Oh, that's good," you like, "Dang, nah, that sauce could have been. You could have let that sit later. I should have let this sit a day out. Or I should have did this." Like, it's so much criticism that we give ourselves, which I want to kill the myth right now. You can invite a chef to your house. We are not going to say anything about your food. We're not gonna make no faces. We just want to eat good food. So if you put your heart on that plate, it's gonna taste good.
Okay. Okay, that's good to know. I don't want you judging my meal, bro, and I put it together now. Come on, bro. What kind of sauce is this, man? You ain't smoked the meat an hour longer? You ain't let the meat rest?
Yeah, bro. You just start going in like, yeah, bro. What?
Yeah.
You got 15. This ain't even room temperature, bro. This ain't even room temperature. Take that back.
You bring the thermostat with you?
You cooking a duck breast with oil? Oh, I'm leaving.
Yeah.
Leaving. Baby, time to go. Like, for real, like.
Yeah.
But nah, people have that idea. Like, I know a couple of times I didn't get invited because they think like, nah, man, he gonna dog my food. It's like, nah, bro. Sure, everybody don't like my food. It's people that don't.
Yeah, of course.
It's different palates, bro. You got to be in the right situation in order to stabilize that. And I have, bro, I think the hardest lesson I ever had to learn is everybody has a different palate and you're not for everybody.
True. Can't please everybody.
No.
Same with everything. Anything.
You can't, man. You can't hold on to it either, though.
Facts. Because you are who you are, and you got to keep pushing. Because, hey, somebody out there like it.
Man, hey, you got enough that I'm still here. Hey, shout out to all of them. like you wouldn't go to individual because you might forget somebody. But like, no, man, like just the opportunity. I feel like I manifested it as much as possible. Man. Like it was like me and my fiance was just like, I don't know, just we kind of built. We sat down. We focused all our energy. Like, all right, this is gonna be a hardened company. We don't have this many clients. This is what we do. This is our realm of things, which is a lot.
I believe it.
Because if we go back to the story, when I get here, I'm cooking for an NBA client. Then I get referred to a doctor in Park City, Dr. Mike Keegan. I can shout him out. That's my guy.
Okay.
But
Mike, I see
I'm a name drop. Hey, go to him. Yeah. He's an ex-athlete too. But he referred me to one of his clients. And they had a celiac, and they were from St. Louis. It's a white dude from St. Louis. I'm like, I came in the door. I just remember doing the tasting. I came in the door. I seen Cardinals everywhere. I'm like, am I home?
Right. Shoot, that's my father-in-law, man. He's a Cardinals fan.
Hey,
till he died.
Hey, tell him I got him, bro. Next time you talk to him. No, but it was the couple was like named like Matt and Amy. And they had, bro, the house was getting built. Wow, like stuff was getting added on while I'm in it. I'm like, man, I made it. It's like one day I'm gonna get these because I mean the closest thing around you, you know what I'm saying? So legitimately, like I ain't gonna let Matt was real because he was like, I can't afford you for the long haul, but I can afford you for as long as I can. And he said, and then I will let you know notice when we have to switch everything out. Like even they're like we're shopping around trying to find cooks because we probably won't be able to afford you for the long haul. So I'm like, well, that's cool. Yeah. I've never got told that in my life. It was like, bro, you good, your price is good. Like, I'm not gonna devalue you, but I'm not gonna be able to afford you for the long haul. Yeah. I got a question. So for those who maybe never worked with like a private chef coming into their home, I mean like what is some of the advice you can maybe give to somebody that's shopping for a chef or maybe what's the reason behind having a personal chef come into your home and cook meals and how often should you have a personal chef? So I mean if you have disposable income, okay. First of all, I want to drop that down, but you can afford them on a event basis. It's not going to be that bad. But the advantages. So you go to a restaurant, right?
Yeah.
What do you do at a restaurant? You get the menu, right?
Mm-hmm.
You order the food, right?
Yeah.
Who's cooking that food?
You mean the chef?
No.
No, the team?
The team's cooking it. You got cook 1, cook 2, cook 3, sous chef,
Okay.
chef de cuisine, chef de partie. Like you got all these other, and the executive chef, you know what he doing? He's managing all these people.
That's it.
He creates menus and then makes the menu. Everybody takes the menu, great. Lets them see if everybody can be have some competency on making the dish. And then, bro, and then that's it. So a private chef, you can, that executive chef that's roaming around that has all that skill and all that talent, you getting them in your home. Only celebrities that be like, can the chef do this? They go to Emerald Lagasse's restaurant. Emerald's back there. Can Emerald tell them I'm here? You know what I'm saying? Like only celebrities and rich people be talking like that. Now, like anybody can get a private chef. Now you can get that experience that all these rich people get and get it brought to your home. Like, come on now. Food costs is high. You might as well get somebody to come in your house. You won't be paying double amount anyway.
Yeah, that makes sense. and then you completely. So do you work with the client as far as like what they like to eat, if they have like food allergies or if they're vegan? Like, do you customize your menu basically with the client before you're cooking the meals?
So it's tailor made. Every time I hear Taylor, I always think about Wiz. I don't know why, but tailor made. So like. Basically, like if we was like fast tracking a questionnaire or something that we do, you know, with Hart & Company, it would just be like, hey, how's he doing? Well, thanks for getting the inquiry, but what are you doing it for? So give me time, place, setting, because if it's a bachelorette party with strippers everywhere, I can't make some like fine dish and I don't make no 7 courses. You're not finna eat all them 7 courses.
Yeah.
I need to make you something easy, like I make some gumbo, make some fried chicken, you know, make some mac and cheese balls. Like it has to fit the event, first of all.
Right, makes sense.
Second of all, yes, allergies. Any allergies, put those on the table. And then I go into more palate profiling. So sweet, salty, savory. Like what do you like to eat? Because if you give me that palate, I can make whatever. You say I like sweet and sour. I can make you 20 different things off of you just saying you like sweet. I like savory. I just like a lot of savory stuff. I'm not a sweet guy. A lot of herbaceous things. And like I can give you herbaceous things. Right. So I like to tell my clients what I tell them is like we have a blank canvas. We're painting that picture together. So if you don't want that there, like we ain't gonna put that there. We gonna create the picture together so we don't have a misunderstanding of the vision that we're trying to live. So yeah, bro, I pretty much to answer your question, I am flexible with every single diet, anything, bro. I think that's another advantage. Just brought up like another advantage of being a private chef. Like you're not finna get this. Like I can make something from St. Louis. You ain't gonna get none of that here. I can make something from France. You might not get that. Yeah. I can make, you know what I'm saying? I can make some Asian hybrid cuisine that you're not gonna get nowhere else. Like it's the experience and like you hiring. So it's like you hiring a professional athlete to play a game, to go hoop with you or something like. Yeah. You like man, shoot, let me get KD. KD, come hoop with me, man. I got a tournament. Like you got him on your team. Right. You know you finna win the whole time. You already know what you finna get. You finna get buckets. You gonna win. Same thing with a private chef. You bring it in a private chef. You bring it in with food. You gonna win because you get an experience with a chef. A lot of people don't know they not eating the chef's food. Right. You ain't been eating the chef's food your whole life. You ate that chef's food. You're like, oh wow, this is. And then you get to actually talk, reflect. You know, build some knowledge. Like I like doing food knowledge. I like doing history stuff. I like going over like when the ooey gooey butter cake was made, and like back in the Great Depression in St. Louis, like by a Russian American chef. You know what I'm saying? Rusted added a lot of butter. He was mad at his boss and put a lot of butter to cake batter and turned into this perfect pastry. You know what I'm saying? Like I like doing stuff like that, just the experience. I like that. That's a great answer, bro. Appreciate you sharing that. No, I appreciate you. So I want to know a little bit more about your company now. So you got Hart & Company Catering, and it's you and your fiance that has the company. Y'all got it. Y'all got the foundation laid. You got the blueprint, and then here you are, basically about 4 years plus later. Tell us about Hart & Company. Like, where does the name come from?
And yeah, what can we learn more about Heart and Company?
I think Heart and Company, like I said, encompasses like as far as like my grandparents, just family. Like I learned love, heart. You always want to put your heart in everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the heart is just me and my fiance, and then everybody else is the company that we bring in, that we keep in, that we taking care of, our employees. Like that's the vision that we have. It's just like we're bringing in with the love, and we're showing the love, and then we're getting love back. So it's like Heart and Company, like everybody getting love.
Yeah.
That was the main thing of that. She created the logo. I mean, I don't know how she created the logo. I was like a heart with some forks, and I'm like, how she's creative on a whole nother level. So
That's awesome.
She had a lot of talents. But yeah, no, it was just like me and her and concentrated, bro. Prayed on it, concentrated, and started off with just private events, and then I was getting caterers every now and then. Then I started getting incorporated with the Black Chambers, and then they got me busy for a little minute. Then started doing weddings because the summer is slow here, so
Yeah.
started doing weddings, and then got an inquiry. They needed a teacher at UVU, so I did that for it was going on 3 years.
You were teaching
Culinary, so my own classes. So I'm an adjunct. So what I do is I did Cajun date night. This past summer was my biggest endeavor because I get to cook with the kids.
That's cool.
So I got the 7 and 8 year olds, and I got the teenagers, and it was just like teenagers, just basics, teaching them how to make an omelet, teaching them how to do this. And then I got the 7 and 8 year old kids, bro. They was trying to kill me. So I did the most scariest thing I ever did in my life because I'm an uncle. Mm-hmm. So I'm an uncle, so I'm like freaking out when I see kids with knives. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you like, hold on, no, they did really good.
Good.
I don't know if I taught them really good or they was just dope.
Yeah.
But all 12 of those kids did a really good job. And then they attacked me with the night covers afterwards, you know? Yeah. It's just like, get out. I'm like, oh, whoa.
Yeah.
But no, man, I feel like I was an uncle of many diverse kids. I mean, even bought them toys, and they got their own like little recipe books and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. I feel like I imprinted some knowledge on them. Cause someone was like, "I'm gonna be a chef. I'm gonna do it." I'm like, "Oh, stop playing with me." Yeah, I'm gonna cry right now.
That's awesome of you, man.
But yeah, we do that workshops. I'm doing like healthy workshops. When I went to a couple's house and they was like, "I don't know how to cook this." Taught them how to cook a chicken breast in 8 minutes, fish in 5 minutes. How to cook rice, how to cook certain veggies, how to steam it, like so they can eat quickly, but it still tastes good.
Right.
So just basically like breaking down meal prep for them. And I did that a couple of times. Mm-hmm. I did my own private cooking classes other than UVU. I mean, bro, I done been pitched a tent and been cooking outside the studios and stuff like that, man, selling out, leaving, selling out again. So I think Heart and Company just encompasses just taking care of people, man. Like we really just want to be tailored towards more private, intimate, settings. Like from I'll say 12 is pushing it, but I'll do a 12-person event. And then like in the summer, sometimes I do family activity like reunions and stuff like that.
Right.
It's just fun to be out there, but for the most part, just small and intimate, little date night. Shoot, you can hire me to cook the food and I'll leave, and your wife can come in and be like, "Oh my God, I got you know what I'm saying?"
Okay, so you do like surprises and stuff like that.
I'll do all that. A lot of them, like we get a lot of surprises, like when people come here to ski. Mm-hmm. Like we did a black family that was out of DC. Yeah, just came here to ski. Didn't tell her husband he's coming to a private chef. Didn't tell him everybody else was coming. Came in, just he's cooking, It feels good to be a gift. You feel like being a gift. I love that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm tricking my brain, but at the same time, I'm being factual. Like that is a fact, man. I'm a gift. You're trying to be a gift, bro. Yeah. So that happens a lot. So I get that a lot. Surprises, or I get my clients that bring in out of town family. And, bro, I'm pretty much done anything we can think of with like just services and hospitality for people.
That's awesome. Man, I ain't gonna lie. I've been thinking about taking a bite of this dessert.
Bro, do it.
I'm about to do it right now. I'm ready to do this live reaction, man.
Don't be nice to the paper too, bro. You can rip that. I'm just letting you know what you can do. You rip that,
bro. While I'm getting it ready here, you want to tell everybody again what this is? And is it two different ones, or are they both the same?
So we're still in the testing phase.
Okay.
It tastes great, but I wanted to see what tastes better, and I wanted your true opinion. So one, we actually cooked and cut out some sweet potatoes and put it in
Is that
the
this
cake.
one?
Yes.
Okay, that's
Then
not
the other one, it still is pureed sweet potatoes. It's still a cake. It still got yams.
Yeah.
But it just doesn't have the extra yams infused in it.
like the chunks of the yams.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna take a bite of the one that's not infused with the extra chunks of the yam. Let's see what we're talking about real quick, bro. See if my heart get warm, man.
You sure already know. So as soon as it's soft, as soon as you grab that first piece.
That's hitting, bro.
I told you. That's why I told you just
That's
to rip.
good,
I told you just to rip the paper, bro. I'll tell you what I would do. I just rip the paper, and then like the paper can be your plate. You know what I'm saying?
That's good, bro.
Appreciate it.
Let me finish this one all the way so I can go on to the next one.
I need a real opinion though. I need because I'm trying to be going through logistics right now.
I'm gonna compare the two, bro. I'm gonna let you know which one is a little bit better. All right, so now we're diving into the one with the sweet potato chunks into it. This one looks more satisfying. I like seeing it. Like, okay, that looks good. Bro.
See, I thought that, you know what I'm saying. So hopefully, and it is really moist. Like it's.
I see.
I wish they could like see how like moist the cake.
They see it on camera, man. They gonna see it on YouTube.
Like it ain't dry, bro. It ain't gonna be hot. I need some water.
That's a nice size bite. Here we go.
You like, bro?
This the one, bro.
So that, and then I gotta bring some Louis butter cake too. But those are they got to hit, bro. If they will hit,
bro. The one with the chunks, A+.
You say you keep the one with the chunks on. That's all I wanted, bro. That's all I want.
For those that can see on camera, the one without the chunks on it, I think was second place.
Yeah.
The one with the chunks in it, by far first place. Bro, the extra yams you put in there, the chunks, makes it a little more sweeter.
Yeah.
So and it's sweet potatoes. So come on, I know a little something now. I know a little something now. I just feel like this is a little bit better, bro. It's more of my liking, and it's not like too sweet where you're like, dang, like what's the word they use? Like it's
overpowering.
Yeah, overpowering, anything like that. Bro, it's just right. It tastes like it's from the South too, bro.
Hey man, hey, what you mean, dirty?
Yeah. That's right, bro. That's good, man.
No, but I appreciate you, but yeah, it's heart and soul to put it in there, man. I'm getting them out there. Hopefully everybody can be my spokesman when I'm dropping all this food off.
No, I appreciate you, man. Thanks for letting me do a taste test on that. That's delicious, bro. They're gonna be jealous, man. They ain't sharing. I'm not sharing that. Bro. I'm not sharing that.
Hey, don't feel bad, man. I got a client. His significant other was like, dog, bro, you gotta make some on the side for me. Yeah. She said, you gotta make some on the side. I'm not sharing it. They gonna act like they have everything, and I'm just gonna have my own.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's cool. I can do that.
That's awesome, bro. But I want to know real quick. So jumping back into it, I have to stop. Make sure I swallow down all that food.
You good.
My voice might sound changed.
Hey, all I heard was that's all I need.
But as far as like, okay, so do you have a team or do you go out and cook these meals by yourself?
So I mean, right now, I restarted a lot. I've been restarted like 3 times. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's part of the process. Some growing pains, man. Just having some individuals that kind of want to do their own thing. Mm-hmm. Don't see the value in what you doing, all the footwork and stuff. Brought in people like my second year. I'm just bringing in people my second year after I done did all the footwork and stuff. Because I'm gonna need help. Like you really want to put love into your food. You need to give it the individual attention. Yes. Otherwise, what?
Right.
Well, I get mad at myself. I'm like, how do you even pay attention to this long enough? I'm like, I hope it's good. Like, okay, it's good, but I can't be slacking like that. But no, make a long story short, I have a sous chef. I actually have an inquiry from my sister-in-law has just sent me an inquiry from a kid that's moving up here, and was like, bro, I've been doing catering back in Iowa, and he was like, man, I just want to work. You're supposed to be like the next tennis star or something like that. So
okay,
we will see.
Yeah,
I'm not so like basically 2-man team. I mean, if it came down to it, like I'm gonna do these pop-ups and stuff. I'm hiring some girls. and like some people that I'm just connected to that will say they're gonna help me to do stuff. So I can still do like a nice little congregation, you know, like 15, you know, 15, 20 people, which that's what I'm planning on doing on these pop-ups whenever I can get the contractual down, then I can move on to everything else. So
I like that.
But yeah, we like I said, I did a lot of weddings. I did weddings, and I'm not a wedding person, bro.
That's cool. Speak the truth now.
I didn't do really good in those weddings. So
okay.
So like I didn't have a passion about it. I wasn't even. Sometimes I went cooking my own food. It's like one wedding that I cooked my own food, and I liked it and I loved it. But I was like kind of cooking other foods that I wasn't adept at with somebody else that was adept at it, and I should have not done that. Like I should have really thought through it. I'm there. You got to be honest on the pod, right? You know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot of things like and overbooking yourself. If any private chef out there, somebody aspiring to be one, it's just an overbooking yourself, man. Like I had the all-star here, bro.
The all-star game.
I had like Carlos Boozer in the morning, and I had like I was at Club Gym doing food for celebrities in private rooms, and then I had like 2 other events that like didn't go good at all, bro. I had a really big event that I just just fell on my face, bro. I was ready to quit.
Yeah, it was stressful like that.
I didn't hire a strong enough team, man. Like you can trust people in certain moments, and then I wasn't being a strong enough leader at the same time.
Okay.
So you know, like you just gotta grow into that leadership role. I mean, if I go back on everything, I would probably did like 3 things and then went to the game for free because I could. Like I don't know why I didn't just do that instead of overdoing it, bro. But it was learning lessons, man.
It's part of it.
We grow. Like we was talking about earlier, man. Failure is a part of success, man. Like sometimes it don't work out, and if it don't work out, man, you just gotta keep going, figure out what you did wrong, and try to fix it, man.
That's a fact.
Because it's always, I think me and my fiance always talk about, I'm like, bro, you can think your way through anything. People are like, what? I'm like, bro, you can think your way through anything if you really stretch your brain. We are all intelligent beings. There's no dumb person, bro. Everybody got their own genius.
Facts.
But just because it's your genius don't mean that you're gonna be successful at it right away. And I think that's what I feel like is wrong with the world now. They want instant satisfaction, man. Gratification. Like, oh yeah, I need to get this now. I'm getting this money now. First of all, we focus on the money. We gonna lose everything.
100%.
Facts, bro. We gonna lose everything, bro. So my best thing is I like to do little anecdotes and just telling people like, don't give up, man. You might look like you back into a corner and nothing's coming out and the lights are going off, but it's a setup for a comeback, man. You always can get your way out. Yeah. Just have good intentions.
Facts. You got to, for sure.
For real, yeah.
Well, Chris, man, I appreciate you on the show. Before we close it out, is there anything you want to share with the people?
So, like I said before, sweet potato cakes, I'm working on them right now. Hopefully, in the next 6 months, we'll be able to sell ooey gooey butter cake as well. Be able to like order them. I'll be able to DM me. I mean, if you want some now, you can DM me. I'll make some, but just trying to get the packaging and get everything right. Potentially have some pop-ups coming up, you know, like some brunches, thinking about how to kind of navigate through like making plates for people because I'm getting some shout outs and stuff like that. So I definitely want to do that. So that's something to look forward to.
Okay. Where can we find you? Like where are you findable at?
So www.company.com. On IG, chef.chris.ballenger. And then I cannot remember my TikTok right now. I just got into the TikTok space. It's doing pretty good. I'm getting bookings through that too. So I would definitely send that out. But I'm on TikTok too. And then also we have the IG page for my company, which is Heart in Company at IG. So
cool, man. Well, thank you for your time, brother. Y'all heard it here, man. This is Chef Chris Ballenger, and I appreciate his time. Definitely book him for your service needs. If you're looking for a private chef for a date night, you're looking to gift your spouse, please hire Chef Chris. He's available to you guys. And I just want to say thank you again for coming on the show, brother. That was amazing. Thank you.
I appreciate you, bro. Give you a rose. This is dope.
Hey, appreciate you, man. Well, so we're going to go ahead and close out the show. Appreciate you being here. This is Smooth Conversations with D Smooth, and we got Chris Ballenger on the show. And until next time, guys, much love.
Appreciate you.